Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning once more. This is Kohera Senior. Let me hope each and every one of you is very okay. It is a glorious morning in Kenya here. I don't know wherever you are, whether it is a morning or evening, but I salute you. Thank you very much. Uh, I I really appreciate for those who commented on my yesterday's video and encouraged me. I thank you so much, and you are actually very much appreciated, and please continue encouraging me. For today, uh, let me today focus in Korea more so on the girl child education. Korea is a society. Korean people is a language group, part of the Bantu. In so many years, there has been a lot of illiteracy among the Korean girl child. And there are several factors which have contributed, and we are going to focus on them one by one. And then later, I'll ask for your views, and you help me see what we can do so that we can uplift this girl child education in Korea. I, as a teacher for the last 38 years, I have experienced a lot of girl child dropouts from school. That is, in every class, if you go in every class or grade, in normal circumstances from grade 1 to grade 6, usually girls are more than boys in that particular class. That is actually the highest number of girls range from class 1 to class 6. That is actually 100%. And I tend to think it is only because these girls are young in age, they have nothing to do at home. That is why they go to school. And the others go to school because they see others going. Reaching class 7 to 8, the number starts dropping down. In fact, I've said from class 1 or grade 1 to 6, it is always 100%. But reaching 7 to 8 there, when these girls have actually started uh, reaching the stage of puberty, the number starts decreasing to around 90 to 80%. Then during the 844 system, class 8 was the highest in primary level. And they find that these girls, if they were 20 in class who sat for their final exam to transit to Form 1, only a few, around 10 or less than 10, will proceed to high school. And also when they go to Form 1 to Form 2, that is now the most dangerous stage. That is the most dangerous area. Most of these girls are in the stage of adolescence. That is a confused stage. They are confused. They wonder whether they are mature, they are not mature. They wonder whether they are women, they are girls. They wonder. So that is when now actually we experience the highest rate of dropout in our schools. This is when now we have so many problems with the parents, with the girls, and actually there is a problem there. And that is where now I would like you people to give me views, what we do, the highest number there. Then going to Form 4, you only find that those same girls who were 100% in the same class in grade 1 to 6, only 20% complete the Form 4, and they proceed. That is now you can see 80% of these girls have dropped from school. Now, let me focus on some of the factors which contribute to this girl child dropout from school. In Korea, in every 2 years, we perform circumcision ceremonies both for boys and girls. Now you can see this circumcision to girls, the one we call FGM, gets these girls in between the age of 12 and above. This is when now there is a problem. Once the girls are told that they're going to be cut or to be mutilated, rather, they are turned psychologically. Their attitude switches totally from academic matters to womanhood matters, to adulthood matters, whether she's an adult, is a big woman, is what. So they switch, they change the attitude. They no more think about education. This is where you find now the highest number of girls get early pregnancies. They get pregnant, they get early pregnancy. Those are unplanned families now. They are reckless, they play with their bodies anyhow. They are not controlled, they are confused. You find so many of them have dropped because of these actually early pregnancies. And also, at the same time, the same girls, another section goes for early marriages. They run away from school. They get married, they get eloped when they are still very young. They're very young children. And you see, in some cases, there is always a collaboration between the parents and even the girl, depending on the background of the child. You find a girl has been eloped, a parent comes to school, she first goes to that home where the child has been eloped to. She demands the dowry. If they resist, this same parent comes to the head teacher of a school looking for a letter which will enable that parent to proceed to the government offices to get the authority to arrest that eloper, that person who has eloped this girl. But in another way around, this letter is actually a supportive document to enable this parent to get the dowry by force from that. Not that he is going or she is going to bring this girl back to school. No. Once the girl is eloped, and that is all. She will never come because she will never come to school because she has already changed the attitude. There is that shyness. There is that she will be loved at. So whatever they do, they cannot. So this parent goes there, threatens the other family. If you are not giving me dowry, I am going to arrest you. And that is actually a true way of getting dowry. Another factor there also is actually the rate of poverty in our community, in our society. You find so many families are humble families which have no any source of income. There is none in that family who works in and or gets any income from the salary or anything. So you find most of the families are very poor financially. And now, this now takes the advantage of these girls to get loose. They start actually selling, misbehaving, they start entering into prostitution. You really wonder, if you go into the local bars at night, you only wonder, you get very young children who are supposed to be in school are now selling themselves, are advertising themselves, are misbehaving, are drinking alcohol. They are moving with any character of a person as long as this person has money. So this one exposes them to drug abuse. They drink alcohol, they take bang, they become so miserable. And in such a way that once she's beyond that, she easily acquires sexually transmitted diseases such as HIV, AIDS, such as syphilis, gonorrhea, and so forth. So this is a very pathetic situation in our society. I don't know what we can do. I wish you people give me views. I wish you people intervene and save my community. Another issue here, another factor is actually the girl's background. The girl's background. You find, you go in a home, you find that the mother of the child is a single mother. And this single mother is a brewer of local illicit brew. She sells this brew to her customers. Then sometimes she leaves this young girl to sell on her behalf, to sell the local brew to these clients who have come to drink there. That is when now these people take advantage of luring these young children into sex. In fact, I can call it sex harassment. They lure them into sex. They lure them into defilement. They defile them. Remember, these are very young girls who are 18 years, under 18 years old. They lure them with money, with this meager money, as much as as long as they satisfy their needs body-wise. Then they leave these young girls to suffer. You find in this particular home, if both parents are alive, the man is a 24 drinker. He is not aware of actually what is happening at his own home. This particular mother brings men. She brings men after they have actually made sure that the real father is totally drunk, is not aware. She brings men, they do their nonsense at the presence of this big girl. Now this mother becomes a role model to her own child. Then you'll find that they start again competing. You can find one man hitting the mother and the child, handling both of them. Very embarrassing, very shameful, very disrespectful. Actually, it is very inhuman. So these backgrounds, again, you will find that there are conflicts. There are conflicts in between the mother and the father, who is supposed to pay for the school levies. The mother says it is you. The father says I have no money. You find this child is in between here, hanging. And then she opts to drop out. She opts to get pregnant. She opts to take drugs. She opts to actually practice prostitution. It is actually very, very bad. Getting to know that this girl turns to be the breadwinner of her family through her body. These are the factors which are actually contributing to the girl child education in our society. The other one is child labor. Child labor is rampant in the society. Yeah, I've been a teacher. You go into class, you are teaching mathematics or English. Those are morning subjects when the brains of these children are still fresh. That is when we teach them such mother subjects. But you find at around 8 p.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., a child is sleeping in class. You wonder, hey, young boy, young girl, what is wrong? You are dozing in class. What is the problem? This child tells you, teacher, you know, we woke at 3 a.m. to go to the shamba. I have just come from the shamba right away. I have not eaten anything. I have not slept well. That is why I am sleeping. This child totally gets nothing from the teacher. You teach as if you are teaching a non-living thing in a classroom. You find these are the children who are sent to the market to make trades, to sell items, to sell milk in the morning. On the road in the morning when others are running to school, you find these children running, taking milk to the shops, to the shopping centers to sell. Then they take the money back home. Is when now they will prepare and come to school. So that's why I said some of these children come to school because they see others coming, but they are not gaining anything. At long last, they change attitude. The attitude changes. The positive attitude towards education changes. They drop out of school. Another issue here, which is actually very pathetic, is the kind of our traditional music which is played. Traditional music which we call iritungu. These musicians, they perform this music is performed during daytime. The girls line up, the boys line up, the girls select the best of their choice. The musicians start striking their strings. They sing, they talk, they talk that things. They encourage these young girls that whoever is a proper woman and you have been circumcised, as from today, you must choose a husband from this young man, not unless you are accursed, you are a bastard, you are an outcast girl. You cannot have a husband. So you find them radicalizing these girls, putting very bad, injecting them with very bad notions until these girls change their minds. The following day you hear, yesterday, as these girls were going away from the music, Three girls went, so and so was eloped by so, that. They get eloped one by one. They get married. They get premature marriages. And these actually, their marriages don't last. You find 2 to 3 months, the girl is back at home with her child. She's suffering. She has nowhere to go. So it becomes so miserable. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm humbly appealing to the international community, to the non-governmental organizations, to all those our girls who have completed and gotten jobs anywhere, to come back home and look into this issue. Look into what we can do so that we can at least achieve, we can move at least from 20% of the girls who complete, at least to 40, if not 50, a half of the total population of the girls who attend classes. I will urge you people to come back home and create awareness. The benefits, those girls who have finished university, those young girls who are in different institutions who have gotten jobs, come back home and create awareness. You come back home and be role models. Show your sisters what is happening outside there. Most of these issues happen because of lack of exposure. Our girls are not exposed. Our girls do not know what is happening outside there. The girl is born here. The girl is circumcised here. The girl is eloped here. The girl is chased from that family. She hovers around the local bus, which is actually a very big embarrassment. And also, I will urge the government of the Republic of Kenya to completely stop this issue of female genital mutilation to our girls. Well, I think I will particularly talk about this FGM in our society, so that you people, you can give me ideas and you can give me way forward what we can do. But let the NGOs intervene. Let our oligarchs come. Let them assist these ignorant girls of our society to come. And also, there is a factor there. I mentioned about poverty in homes and backgrounds. I will urge the government to make education totally free, so that even the humble background girls can have access to education. I will urge the government to abolish any levy, any illegal levy in our schools, so that they can give chance to these poor girls to access their right of education. Also, I urge the government through the administration to ban this traditional music, which encourages, which makes our girls to change their minds at the last minute. It is very, very backward injection to our beautiful young girls who could be people of importance in future. And also, I call upon the teaching fraternity, our teachers who will listen to me, plus our parents, to teamwork, to guide, to counsel our girls, and also the mothers of these girls. It is the responsibility of a mother to nurture her own girl, to show her the right morals, the right way she should behave. Her mother just looks at her girl misbehaving, but she does not care. She feels good that now she has gotten a, a beautiful girl, while she doesn't know that she is destroying her own child. With those many or few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, may I call you upon to respond, advise, and also please comment and give me an item we can talk about so that we can save our society. Thank you very much. Let us meet tomorrow. Subscribe to my channel and comment as elite people, as positive people, as people of importance and assistance. Thank you very much. May God bless you. We meet tomorrow. Thank you.